I was supposed to stop reading Kagurabachi chapters. So yesterday on Sunday, I was like, I went to the Kagurabachi thing and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? There's no new chapter this week. And I was like, oh, wait, I'm not supposed to read it anyway.
This guy.
Yeah.
Dude, don't listen.
It's
Don't
instinct. It's
fucking listen.
instinctual.
You don't fucking listen.
I usually on Shonen Jump, I start with One Piece. Then I'll go to like Astro Royale or Ichi the Witch. And then I'll go to Kagurabachi.
All right, here we go. We got Ria Sat in the chat saying, "What's good? How
Welcome
y'all
back,
doing?
man.
Do y'all have McDonald's Wi-Fi or something? What?
I think it's because they thought we were starting at 8:15, but I had been changed it to 8:45. Thinking that
My
was
bad, broski.
Nah, Ria Sat
we appreciate you showing up.
Ria Sat stay trying to roast somebody Wi-Fi, and this economy is crazy.
Wild. Well, let's start it up.
Danny,
Hello, everybody. How we doing?
out of frame. I'm trying to figure out where you're gonna be sitting, bro.
Boom, I got it.
All right.
I wasn't in the middle.
All right, there we go. Now we're live. Now we can yap and get it going. Let me just check Instagram.
Yeah.
Make sure we can hear everybody. All right, we should be good.
All of the dream.
Okay, so what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another Kagurabachi Moon Piece live stream, live reaction. Kagurabachi chapters 70, 71, and 72 we will be doing. If you have not seen us for a while doing Kagurabachi, that is because we have now moved Kagurabachi to monthly because we got a lot of stuff going on the channel.
Yeah. Also, Kagurabachi, we just realized after doing it a couple of times that it's just like not a lot to dissect and analyze.
Yeah.
As we have discussed and learned. So that way, if we let some chapters build up, we'll get through the content a little quicker, but also at the same time, we'll have more to discuss and talk about and break down.
Yeah.
A bunch of, oh my God, this action panel. Oh my God, these slash. Look at that. Look at that. You like fly through the chapter. You're like, man, there was action panels for like 5 pages.
Yeah.
Yo.
Honestly, this will be the last one that we do that I haven't read any of the chapters. But unfortunately, for you guys, I've already read all 3.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. If you would have been surprised, just like me and Kimmy last stream with the Iori reveal, that would have been peak content.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I learned. I listen. I hear you out, and we're gonna be good to go for the next time.
He's like, I hear you, but
we listen when we don't.
I have an addiction. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's going crazy. I'm like, bro, you're reading like 12 manga. He's over here like, I need this one though.
Honestly, when Kagurabachi,
some manga, I need that.
When it didn't come out yesterday, I started a new series. So I'm like, yo, where's my manga? So I started something
different. My manga? You sicko, bro.
There we go.
No loyalty. He just be hopping around.
There's an anime that's gonna come out, I think like late this year or early next year. It's called Witch Hat Altier. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for it.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Okay. Yeah. I just started the manga for that. It's on Kodansha. They got the first 10 chapters for free if you want to read it.
Nice.
Shade said chapter 72. Yeah, there's the 70, 71, and 72. Yeah. 73 was supposed to come out, but like it's on break, I guess.
Which is strange for Kagurabachi because they're never on break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll take it.
Wait, yeah. Kimmy, did you watch the most recent episode Solo Leveling?
Not the one from yesterday, no.
Oh, okay.
Danny turned on Solo, bro. He turned on.
I didn't turn. No. I just I liked it a lot still, but I just expected a little bit more from the animation than what we got because of like a previous, like the fight with the Demon King, in my opinion, fire. Beautiful. At the tower with the dragon and everything. I thought that there was just so much more awe. In that this one, it was still good. Yeah, again, like the story, it hits. It's cool. All right. It's like, trust me, the guy, he's doing his thing. He looks great doing it too, but I don't know.
Someone said that Solo Leveling is like a sauceless chicken. I was like,
sauceless chicken is crazy.
I was like, what?
I think it's like all sauce, unless you're
if
saying
anything, it's unseasoned chicken with mad sauce.
That's a great way to put it.
There we go. Maybe that was it because
unseasoned chicken with a lot of sauce.
That's why I be feeling about getting like. That's why I don't get wings when I'm out at bars and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, it's just unseasoned chicken with mad sauce on it.
Yeah, for the most part, I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you start the Red Ranger anime?
Yeah, I'm caught up on the dub. So
Yes.
I'm at the same part where Kimmy was at before, where we
Mm-hmm.
met the Blue Ranger Sphinx lady.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that transformation with the pyramid coming out and the
Yo,
way
with
like
the
it opens up and she's just
Beautiful.
like behind the pyramid. I'm like, oh,
yo,
that's
Sick
so
as fuck.
cool.
bro, he
Yeah.
didn't believe in the vision. I sold him last night on the most recent episode, Kimmy, and he was like, "You know what? I'm
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 back
Alright.
in
gonna
it,
actually look for it."
baby.
It's
I
Okay,
like
funny
it.
though,
great.
right?
Yeah, it is
It's
funny.
a good one.
I'm really enjoying it. I was doing it while I was cleaning the apartment and washing dishes, and I was having a great time. Honestly, when I got to the last dubbed episode, I just, damn,
This,
rough.
yeah,
So
you gotta
now I gotta
switch.
watch it with subtitles.
I know, that was
Spoiled.
me too. I know.
Next episode's the last episode of the season.
Yeah, I'll definitely
It's
be caught up
sad.
by then. Honestly, like it's a great series. I can't wait to get to the point where you were at and what you were telling me before.
Yeah, I won't say it to
Um,
Kimmy, but Kimmy, my jaw dropped last episode. Actually, I can't even lie. This series has never made my jaw drop, but the last episode that came out, I was like,
Red Ranger?
yeah, I was like,
yeah.
I need
Sl-
the next episode ASAP.
Okay,
Sleeper of
okay. Let's
2025.
see.
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
Anime of 2025.
sleeper. No, oh, of winter 2025. Winter
Okay,
All
2025.
right. All right. Well, let's hop into this, guys.
who wants
Who
to
Kagurabachi.
wants to take the
volunteer?
first two? Kimmy, since you're so eager, let's go.
Sure, why not? All
Chapter
right.
70
Last we left off, the boys were having a aura off on the floor, and our girl rescued her classmate at the last second. So we are back again at the hotel with the showdown.
with the white
Y'all,
vans.
y'all gonna have to remind me everybody's names again. Ooh, my
Do you
God.
remember Homeboys?
Hirohiko.
No,
There you go.
Hirohiko. Okay, and then who's the psycho guy again?
Hirohiko.
That's
Oh,
Hirohiko.
he's Hirohiko. Okay,
Chihiro is the
and
main character.
Chihiro. Yes, they're not memorable.
Hey, okay.
Okay,
It's hard.
so
It's hard.
It's been
it's
a
hard.
month.
Once, yeah, you've
It's
been
not like
reading it
solo
more
leveling
often.
hard though. Like
Oh my
solo
god,
That's
leveling,
solo
that's a
leveling.
lot.
Who is
No.
it? Who? I don't know who anybody is.
Nobody names.
nobody,
I don't
just
know
the main
nobody names.
character.
Yep, that's
Main
it.
character in the shadows.
Yeah. Okay. Well, apparently you have to have a plan to help the girl escape. Take it to the roof. It's the key to bringing Yori back. When you make it that obvious, I have to go now. Don't die. I won't let you. Then we have a chink. Got next up. They're in a battle. Then Sword Master Itsuo Shirarakai reasoned that fastest equals strongest. To achieve that speed, he developed these stances. Shirakai maintained that these stances produce the fastest propulsion towards the enemy, making it possible to slash with a sword while moving at maximum velocity. Everyone laughed at me at the time. Not without reason. Normally, the foundation of all swordplay and is maintaining a
Yeah.
EI.
EI. Uh,
EI.
an EI is maintaining a strong grip on the sword so as to harness all of the built up power. That's why the katana is held like this. The knuckles at the end of the what is that? Metacarpals are aligned with the blade's edge. This is common sense, since it allows the fighter to transition straight from the drawing the sword into an attack.
Ching. All right, so we're getting a little backstory on the EI white purity style technique from
Mm-hmm.
some old
This was a pure
teaser.
yap session. I was just like, do we need this?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, this is almost
It's
getting
nice.
like
It's nice,
it's a
but
start. It's backstory.
like when she was
All right,
reading, I was like, oh come on, let's go. Like, let's go, guys.
you ready to
yeah.
hop into it?
I'll
Yeah,
take
so
it
we're
next
learning
week.
about a style that's like super
Super.
underrated in their
It's
world,
he's over here like it's first
unrealistic.
grade. M's for
It's
mini and
elementary.
W's for Wumbo.
All right,
No,
who's
but
next?
All right. The white purity stance is unorthodox. The blade faces the wrist. After drawing, the sword fighter has to rotate the blade 180 degrees before it reaches its target. So, right after drawing, you have to regrip the sword. You'll disrupt all the spirit energy you built up. The whole premise that this stance yields the highest speed makes no sense. You can get extremely fast if you perfect the standard drawing technique. That's the smart approach. This idiot wants to waste energy on unnecessary movement. In the end, none of the guys who laughed at me lasted because I cut them down.
Period.
Rats. I still can't seem to get the hang of it. What's the problem? I'm losing speed and force because of the awkward grip. That's the classic drawback of the white purity style. Nearly all sword fighters charge up the katana with spirit energy. They have to concentrate to do that. Normally, when you add a complex movement like regripping, you lose focus and the spirit energy disperses. You have to be able to use the sword as a natural extension of your body in a way that doesn't require extra awareness. You have to use spirit energy to merge with your katana. It sounds simple, but it requires extreme intuition. Honestly, you have to be a complete freak to pull it off. That's why only 3 men have ever mastered the white purity style.
All right.
Okay.
So we know that this guy, he was actually a little onto something.
I
You know,
mean,
that white purity style, it's clean.
it's like you said white pure pervy style just now.
I mean, same thing, same. He's an old man in anime. He's pervy.
Oh God, putting that on the bracket. You don't even know him.
I know
Ooh.
enough.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can respect that they're breaking down like exactly why it's so useful and deadly, but this many pages of it is kind of weak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it goes by
we got
fast.
we got a comment. The first Infinity Castle movie comes out July 18th this year. That'll be exciting.
Yo, let's
I
go.
am
We
not.
should go.
I am not going to the movie theater to go watch that, bro.
No, I don't
Wow,
think it. You think
why?
there's going to be?
I,
You think there's going to be a recap?
I just. I mean, I hope not. There might be fucking recap, but even if there isn't, I know I'm gonna be able to still see it for free. I'm not
That's true.
Yeah.
fiending. I'm not fiending that much. It's like my dollars got to be spent more wisely. Like
For me, I haven't gone to the movie theater to watch an anime movie in a while, so I don't mind going for
Me
this
too.
because they already announced like there isn't going to be another season of Demon Slayer. They're just breaking the last arc into 3 movies.
yeah,
So I don't feel like they're going to get us with just, doing like the last bit of the last few episodes
Yeah,
of the last season. So
yeah.
there's a
I'll
lot of
probably go see
content they
it.
need to do it. Yeah, I'll probably see it.
We'll
Yeah.
see. I
All
could
right.
be. I could be convinced otherwise, but unfortunately, I went to the last one with my
Yeah, but
brother.
that one was different. That wasn't a real movie. That was
Right.
like a sneak peek.
All
All
right,
right.
Danny.
I'll jump into the next. Here we're having Chihiro continue merging with the katana, huh? I've been syncing up with the sword using spirit energy, so I kind of get what you mean. Interesting. Just a bit more. If I can just get it to click. And here we're cutting to Hirohiko using that quick draw of his with those quick movements of his hand. He goes in for a slash. Chihiro catches it from the left, and then Hirohiko is swinging the sword. Chihiro says this guy can regrip the sword freely without losing any force. Here we're getting a flashback of the one general manager of the hotel's pupil saying that guy was clearly an amateur. And I'm assuming he means regarding his swordplay.
Hey
But
yo,
yeah,
pause.
so oh, flashback is clearly over. Now we're getting right back into the thick of it between Hirohiko and
Into the
Chihiro.
thick of
So
it.
let's see if it's finally going to click for this guy and see if he can finally land a blow on this kid.
Yeah. All right, Kimmy.
Kimmy?
All right. A wild animal. Hirohiko killed a man for the first time at the tender age of 3. Okay. He bit to death a full grown man who was assaulting him.
Resurrecting
Fighting
people.
is his way of life. Like crazy. Using spirit energy is like breathing for him. It transcends consciousness and enters the realm of pure instinct. Those survival instincts, hand in hand with Hirohiko's unorthodox fighting style, gave birth to an extremely innate and unconstrained sword technique. Pure impulse, pure instinct. Phew. This guy can visually follow unorthodox movements. Even if Hirohiko has an innate advantage, I was endowed with special gifts too. There's no reason I can't beat him. I have my way. You doing that kata thing again? You guys are idiots. All this tradition stuff is a load of crap. You see the
Okay.
ding come out.
All right. Chihiro's feeling himself a little bit. He's like, yeah, I got something special in my sleeve too.
I fuck with the way bro is holding his blade though on the right.
Hirohiko, yeah, man.
I was like, this dude's putting all the sauce right now. He's aura farming.
He really is.
He's aura farming, bro.
Speaking of aura farming, we got a super chat from Shade for $5.
Hey.
I freaking did it. 72
Woo!
chapters in 2 days just to catch the stream live. There we go,
Hey,
sir.
let's
That's
get it.
crazy. Oh my god.
Should have stopped
Congrats,
at 70
man.
so we could read it together.
Bro is out here putting in the work. Did you say he
In
trying to catch up on
two
Blue Lock too?
days.
Yeah. He's gonna try to
Oh,
catch up on the
the
gospel.
man out here. Oh my god.
Thank you, Shay. Thank you for that, though,
Thank you.
bro.
Yeah, thank you for
Appreciate you coming
joining us
by.
with this. Yeah. Makes it
Oof.
so much more fun.
We
So now you
converted.
know what we're talking about.
We converted. Listen, man, when the anime comes out, we gonna be the ones that have all that Kagurabachi content.
Mhm.
We
If
will
you
Gonna
be
could,
like,
have
okay, maybe
everything.
I'm gonna start reading now, and then
Mhm.
what they gonna
We've been
find?
did
Moon
All right,
piece. Boom.
all right, next page. Like this. Oh, this nigga about to do it already. White purity
that.
style. It's not perfect, but it's an incredible imitation. Interesting. It's hard. Better prioritize the girl. Wait, this way. See you up there.
Bye bye. Yo, this kid, he's a genius, I guess,
Bro
because he
said,
just took that
"Oh,
shit.
he think he Taskmaster."
Yo, snatched
Yeah.
his whole style, bro.
Yep. Yep. Taskmaster is a good description.
But he's not even trying to fight Chihiro at this point. He's just like, I gotta go get the girl. You know,
Mhm.
I thought he was like hot for a fight, but I guess not.
He is such a good
It-
foil to Chihiro.
Yeah. Yo, shout outs to the fucking student though in the background, still fighting to get that elevator for Chihiro after he's bleeding out on the floor.
Trying. He's been trying.
He's doing his best to avenge his master.
Oh god.
All right, I'll go next. So here we're seeing Chihiro and Hirohiko both going up the elevator, both opposite of each other. Don't panic, we've lived different lives. I have my way. Here we have some more flashback real quick. It's like a magic trick. It only works the first time you use it. Things would have been easy if I could have taken out an arm, but it won't work on him now. Looks like Hirohiko's having a little bit of a flashback on his own. Looks like they're both thinking on their way up on the elevator. Chihiro thinks to himself, visualize the method of the regrip. Pause. And then Hirohiko saying, I get the gist. To kill this guy, I need overwhelming speed, not trickery. Chihiro's elevator reaches the floor. Ding! The doors slowly open up. You see them across the hall from each other. Hirohiko is also in the same stance as Chihiro, also imitating that EI white purity style. And it is about to go down.
And he looks at me, and I look at him.
Yo, for real, these two, best of friendo.
Besto friendo. Guys, just kiss.
I literally,
Oh, you think there's something a little
literally.
bit more going on?
It's that like, "Arr!
I ain't
Are
even
we
seen
fighting? Are
Chihiro
we
blush at a woman
flirting?"
yet.
Mm,
That's true. That's true.
touche.
There hasn't been that many women either, though.
Eeyore's like the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Kimmy, you
Okay.
next.
Faced with a boundless fighting talent, sensing impending death as we see this giant crowd coming up top on the top of the freaking rooftop. Iori, and eyes closed. I want to protect my life at school. The means to fulfill that desire was alive inside of her. The memories of her original power, the seal made her forget, came rushing back as she's whipping out the sword. Woo!
She's nice with it. She's nice with it. She looks
Who
good.
could have thought? Who could have guessed?
I don't, not me.
Not me.
I was dead wrong. But look at that. She even got her eyes closed, just like her dad, unnecessarily.
She's even doing the. It seems like she's doing the same stance, right? That she's doing the white purity shit.
Yep, hand
Hard to
down,
say.
gripping,
Yeah.
upside down grip,
I
definitely.
mean, that was her father's style, so I'm not surprised. But
Shay
that's the
said.
white sheet.
Shay said one thing that I realized about this series, binging it, plot convenient happens a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I won't say
Yep,
no.
Yeah.
yep.
The
You're
scene no
not
lies
wrong.
told.
Yeah.
It's not a series that's over here trying to like break the mold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
All right, Corey, you up?
How does she know how to use a katana in a fleeting life or death moment? Chihiro's mind goes completely quiet and he simply watches. Her sword technique isn't directed to kill. Like a precision machine, she simply trims away the hostility directed her way. Delicate and precise. Even without that deadly speed, her movements are imbued with the white purity style. of Seiichi Sumura's technique. The hazy example becomes crystal clear. The IAI purity style as they clash like Naruto and Sasuke.
Ooh, nice comparison.
Look at her. That.
Dude, yeah, right? The way she's like gripping the sword, one finger.
They had
Yeah.
One
they
finger.
had
That
to
way she
see
could just.
they
She
had to see the
firmly
example.
grasp it.
Firmly grasp
Grasp
it.
it. But yeah, look
Firmly,
how fucking nice she is with that technique,
like-
bro. She's cutting off fingers.
bro.
Yo, don't hurt yourself, Kimmy.
I think
Is that a
what's
hair
also
straightener?
What?
Is that a hair straightener?
No, it's a stand.
Are you doing
Oh,
Sailor Moon
okay.
poses over there?
No, that's how she has it. She has
In the
it
name
like,
of the moon.
I will punish you. No, but that's how she has it. She has like one finger out and then just.
Yo,
Yeah.
the Sailor Moon solos Chihiro.
I don't know. I would say yes, only because I've seen like power scaling videos in the past that say Sailor Moon can take on all of fucking Naruto. And I remember being like, oh damn, word?
I mean, she's one hit KO everybody so far.
That's true. She
Just
did.
wait till she gets her bigger powers.
Whoa, wait. All right. Who's next?
Next
Me?
up.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Ooh,
last page.
last panel, you see a beautiful, beautiful double spread of Chihiro landing a hit on Hirohiko, hitting him. He couldn't even believe it himself. He turns and looks back, hits Iori, and is like, and then she knows everything as she opens her eyes for the first time, and it all comes rushing back.
Wow.
Give him that 1-2, ching.
Pretty solid chapter. The pace picked up once it got towards the end.
Yeah, once they got off the elevators, whew,
Yeah.
that's it. Hirohiko
I know
couldn't
It's gonna
catch
be
it.
so much fun to like watch in person
Yeah.
when they have the anime and they just fight.
I think
Elevator.
what I am looking forward to, because like now that we've like read it, I mean Danny's used to this already, but like for me and Kimmy, like we get to just kind of just sit and watch the animation because we kind of know the story already, so we're not gonna really be on some like I gotta see every subtitle. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you just enjoy the story. You already know the context of everything that's happening, so you could just enjoy the show. And with a series like this, I know the show is going to look good.
I think the most interesting part of this chapter to me is really that ending part, like to show like how smart and gifted both Chihiro and Hirohiko are. They just needed to see one more example of that move being used, and the fact that within that split second they just like saw her using it was like, oh, and immediately like took action and like adjusting their stances.
Yeah, Chihiro
Yep,
was just
like,
a little
oh,
quicker with
word.
it. Yeah, because Chihiro's been practicing it a little bit more, so I'm not surprised that Hirohiko lost in this matchup, but I'm sure the next time that they fight, because I'm pretty sure Hirohiko's going to be out for the count at this point. He got him pretty good.
Did he lose an arm?
No, I don't think so. I think that sword just got cut in half.
Mm.
Yeah, it'd be lame if every time they fight, he cuts off one of Hirohiko's arms. He already did that the last time. He cut off 2 of
Been
them.
there, done that.
But yeah, what do you guys give this chapter?
Probably give it a 7.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah,
I'm
7 out
fair.
of 10.
Yeah, totally fair.
There's a lot of backstory informational stuff, so it's like nothing bad, but nothing too interesting.
But hey, now we never need to hear about that white purity style ever again.
Until they introduce the black purity style.
The yin and yang of the purity styles.
Yeah.
God.
It's coming. All right. Let's get into the next chapter. Kimmy, it's you.
Yeah, Shade says it feels like more like a vagabond with a lot of inner dialogue. Yeah, mood. All right. 9 years ago, Iori, age 8. Hey, Iori, I heard you collapsed all of a sudden. Please, not so loud. Iori called the hospital. She's over there. Iori, long time no see. She's looking all sad. How can you expect her to remember you? Iori, this is your father. So, I won't be able to go home for a while. You'll need to take care of Iori. Hey, wait a minute. Me? I can't do that. What about your sister? She's still working for the Kamunabi. She doesn't have time. You see all the blood and sword stuff everywhere. I can't hold my daughter with these hands. You've said that thousands of times already during the divorce. Who's going to take care of her then? She's your daughter. Yeah, that's why. At a time like this, that's enough. Let it go. It's time to look forward, not back. Yeah, stop being a deadbeat, bitch. Anyways, I need to make it stop. as she's
Yo,
looking all sad.
I love this woman. She is so over his shit. Yo, enough
Yeah.
with that trauma shit, bro. This is your daughter. Take care of her already. I'm dying.
Yeah.
He's
So you
trying,
kill some bitches.
guys.
So what?
He's trying.
Yeah, I get where he's coming from, but
He's
this
just
woman's
a
like, yo,
baby. Leave Samara alone.
Little Iori though looks like I don't know. The way her eyes are, it kind of like it's showing a lot of attitude. It's kind of reminding me of Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. Just like she's just like a rambunctious
Oh,
kid.
Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. That's
yeah.
you gonna go watch the live action one?
I won't pay to see it, no. But when it hits streaming, I'll be there.
You know I'll be there.
I just like,
I
oh,
want to
I
see it.
hope it's
Yeah.
good, but I'm not gonna give you my money.
Mhm. I'm
All
still
right.
mad they made Nani like a white girl that they tanned. Like that's crazy.
Is she?
Yeah, she doesn't
She's a
look that.
Asian. She's half white and half Filipino.
Oh.
Like, but she's
Oh,
mostly white. But people think that because she
Most-
was born in Hawaii, that means that she's Hawaiian, but she's not. Her family moved
ah,
there. So she's a white girl that they gave her a tan to look like she's from there, and she's not. So
I don't like that.
Nope.
no, I don't at all.
What's the woman's name?
I
Sydney.
don't remember.
I can't pronounce that last name.
Nani's supposed to be thick, man.
She's
Yeah, I
supposed
was.
to be
We
thick. She's
need a
supposed to be
thickum.
brown.
We
She's
need
supposed to look
thickums.
good. Mm-hmm. Nope.
Yeah,
But
it's all right.
we'll get into that later.
No, we won't.
I won't go off on
She
it.
said no, we won't. All right. Next page. Oh, Mrs. Summerer, welcome. We weren't expecting you today. What is that noise?
Oh, it was like a spring that I have in my hand. I'm fidgeting.
It sounded like a
I was like, what is that noise in my ear? Like,
Wow.
it sounded like
It's a
Slytherin
cat.
talking.
Oh,
We weren't
God.
expecting you today. I want to introduce you. This is Iori. What? You have a daughter, Mrs. Summerer? She'll be coming in with me for a while. Sorry. No problem. Did you know your father is an amazing guy? Hey, stop. All the cops in this city take sword fight lessons from him. Your father's a contracted bearer of an enchanted blade. He's a war hero. This country owes its existence to him. Oh, really? Who cares if he's a hero? What's my father like? He's the worst. He's totally hung up on the past, and he totally neglects us. Don't ever fall for a guy like that, Iori. You're not amazing at all. You abandoned mom, loser. Sheesh. I'm sorry, Iori. It's just for a little while. Listen to your father. But mom, you'll be home soon, right? Jesus.
Telling you, rambunctious little girl.
Good. Let it tell it to her straight.
Damn. So
Yeah,
that,
in
that
front
means
of the boys.
if she listens to her mother, she can't fall for a
Mhm.
Chihiro because Chihiro loves himself a flashback.
What do you mean?
Hung up on the past?
Oh yeah. The Chihiro always
Chihiro
be having a
love that.
flashback. You're right.
Bro, you know how many times we had to see a fishbowl and him and his dad eating?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. She's gonna be just like her mom, though. You'll see. If there's a love interest between the two, which who
Yeah,
knows?
we'll see.
They haven't introduced that a lot in this series yet, so
Yeah.
who knows where the author wants to
They probably
kind of topic.
won't.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
I think they
anything, it'll probably
will.
be in like
I
the
think they'll
epilogue.
try it.
They haven't even
We'll
introduced
see.
any pervs yet.
That's 100% true. Not a single
Thank
one.
God. Oh,
Thank God.
knock on wood. Please.
I
I
mean,
don't. That's the
do
last
we
thing we
count
need.
the weirdo dude? The dude that's
No,
just
he
like the
wasn't
guy
a
from
perv.
Sailor Moon? A perv? No?
No, I don't think
Guy
so.
from Sailor
Just a
Moon.
little obsessive. The kid we talking about. The kid with the glasses. Kind of gets the vibes of that kid. From Sailor
No,
Moon.
I don't think
The
so.
dude we talking about that flips the skirts.
Oh, for in Kagurabachi?
The dude from
What you
a
mean?
couple of chapters ago, the one that was kind of obsessed with Iori.
Oh, he wasn't really a perv. He was just kind of like, I want to help her because she was nice to me that one time.
Okay. Just want to get a temperature check.
Yeah. I think we'll know when we find a perv. You know, they have a vibe. And
FBI,
everything.
open up.
Oh.
Boy.
All right, I'll take the next 2 pages. So mom responds to whether or not she's going to be home soon. Of course, I'll kick this stupid thing's butt real fast. Now we're going back to Iori at the dojo. Any bad guys better watch out for me too. Whoa, hey, wait, why? As Iori's just swinging her sword. Did you just close your eyes and charge? Why would you do that? You should fight on the same level as the enemy. So I'm the enemy? Admirable sentiment, but you shouldn't try to imitate me. I've been blind for years. I have the ears and nose of a beast at this point. That's so impressive. Then I'll just have to train really hard. Na boo boo. You can't catch me. Oh wait. And here we're seeing he's back at the hospital. You're not supposed to let her get hurt. That's the basics. Okay. And you see Yori cackling in the background.
Yeah,
I'm
fun,
telling you,
man.
rambunctious kid.
We got to get this
You
boy a
right.
voice acting gig.
You right.
You guys are so sweet. But I'm telling you, she's a rambunctious kid. And
You
you
right.
can already tell that she loves spending time with her dad.
Oh, yeah. She immediately flip flopped.
Immediately.
She's getting
She's
there.
even imitating
She just
him.
wants some attention.
Yeah.
She's just
Can't
a
blame the
baby.
girl. She's just a baby. All right. Kim, you want to take the next two?
All right. You see the light bulb. What? Yeesh. A cooking contest now? Wait, don't tell me you've got your eyes closed. They're closed. Not when you're using a blade. Hey, you're holding that backwards. It's a contest. It has to be fair. Screw this contest stuff. What's your deal anyway? This is amazing. Right? I win, right? Why is it a contest? Fine, you win. I'm a good cook. Mom and I cook together a lot. Mom and I, and you see her get all sad. And then he's like, all right, let's have a contest.
Daddy wasn't there to take
Yeah.
me to the fair.
To the fair.
Change my underwear.
Underwear. Nice Austin Powers reference.
Nice. Saint Zaza is in the chat.
Hey, yo.
Oh, so no, still rocking that nickname? We gave him that nickname yesterday. Well, Shade gave him that nickname yesterday.
Shade gave him that nickname.
Zaza.
Saint
Zaza.
Because he's a menace.
Oh.
And in One Piece,
he wishes
menaces
ill
are
for
typically
a
named
lot
Saint.
of characters in media.
Yeah,
He
we'll see how
what?
he feels about the.
He wants everybody to be miserable.
Oh.
We'll see how he feels about the characters in Kagurabachi.
Word.
Let's see.
This is cute. Kind of seeing that turn around and kind of like that switch because now she's overthinking the fact that she doesn't get to spend that time with both parents together.
Yeah, it's sweet that she's over here. She's like cooking with her dad now, and she's like enjoying the fact that he's liking the cooking. So you can see that their bond is getting stronger.
You think TK is a child of divorce over here?
Who? Oh, the author.
The author.
Probably.
I mean, statistically speaking, probably.
With all the daddy issues, yeah.
You got there's a lot of daddy issues in this.
True, Chihiro and Naori.
I just want my dad in this series.
Yep.
I can't think of another series that I just want my dad as much as this.
Maybe I mean, Gon's whole purpose Hunter x Hunter is to go find his dad.
He barely wanted his dad.
I mean, there's no good dads in My Hero.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Maybe
Uraraka has a dad.
Uraraka technically is the only one I can think of, but that's like one out of like
a dad that's a character.
Exactly, like
not like a vessel.
Not Bleach. Definitely not One Piece.
Well, Ichigo's dad is alright.
Yeah, but he doesn't need his dad. His dad's always there. His dad's the best. That's probably the best dad. One of the best dads in anime. Single father, raising 3 kids, dotes on his daughters all the time in a non-creepy way. He's a doctor, runs his own practice in a small neighborhood. Wow, come on, bro.
You trying to date him?
Listen, he's single, right?
Because his mom died.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. And he never remarried because he's a good man.
Good man. All right, next 2 pages.
That's you.
Whoever makes the tastiest food for Inori and cheers her up the most wins. You're on. I didn't realize her name was Inori.
The mom.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So we got flashes of them cooking, running down, looking at them having fun. Wow, you made this, Iori? It was supposed to be a contest, but we sort of ended up working together. Oh, the fruits of a healthy rivalry, you might say. This girl got a lot of personality. Is that so? Delicious. It's the best. Did it make you feel better? Absolutely. I feel fantastic.
Oh.
She's gonna die.
Yeah.
Right?
Damn.
They
Dude,
just building it up.
seeing the
Yo,
hope in
she
her
said
eyes, like,
if you ever
did
see
it make
Death
you feel
Flags,
better? For
Yeah.
real. Like double
she,
facing the air, hope in her eyes, like, oh my God,
she
maybe
about to
this
get
will
food
be it.
poisoning.
Literally!
Oh, you went to the next page? All right, I'll go to the next page.
You went to the next page already, girl?
So Iori laughs to herself, haha, and then Samora slowly lowers his head as we see another cut of Inori. I'm gonna get even better at cooking when you get out of the hospital. Just wait. Well, then I'll just have to hurry up and get well now, won't I? Dong. And you see the classic funeral picture frame of Inori looking so happy. And yet Iori sitting across on a little porch as Samoro slowly walks up to his daughter, not really sure what to say in such a tragic moment. Hate to say it, but
the death
You
flags
can see
were
it. You
wild
can
with
see it.
this
Like
one.
they didn't even try to be low key with that shit.
no.
This is the best meal ever. That's like the famous last words.
Yep, literally.
Is it
Oh
good?
my God.
Is it good on Nissan?
Yep.
Poor Nori never had a chance. Damn, she went into the hospital and never came back out. That sucks.
All right.
But now she has nobody else. She's stuck with her dad.
All right. Next up. I'm sorry. I don't think I can last much longer. Well, you did great hanging in there for a whole year. Since when did you know how to cook? Since never. I got the guys at the dojo to coach me on the side. Haha, really? You've changed over this past year. What do you think of Iori? She's cute. Even though you're blind? Listen, you don't have to see. She laughs like you. I'm sorry for everything. You abandoned Mom! Hey, Iori, how about we call a truce? You see, she's crying. I wish I could see her grow up. Look forward, not back. I'm gonna get even better at cooking. Do you see? Big sad, big sad.
It's emotional moments. I hate to see it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a solid backstory so far.
Yeah.
Good writing.
She said Sanji's mom.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Spoilers.
That's how. Yep. That's how. That one almost broke me. I think that's what sucks. I'm like, oh, this is kind of a reskin of that. Kind of went through this emotions already.
Yeah. Hurts.
All right.
All right.
We see Iori crying.
Yo,
I can't.
those cries where you're like gasping for air, you
The
feel so good
worst.
afterwards. You feel.
Oh my God, you're so tired after, bruh.
For real.
You having an asthma
You-
attack over here?
You've been hyperventilating.
Your body comes out and you're just laying there like, bitch.
What just
Why
happened?
would you do this to me?
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Samura grabs Iori by the shoulder. I'll watch over her for you. See Iori sleeping in the bed. Going outside. Takes a smoke. Somebody in a suit walks up. Who are you?
Okay, read the next two because this was like 2 sentences. Okay.
Well, the next two is the last two.
Fine.
Oh.
Pleased to meet you, Seichi Samura. I don't know who you are, but do me a favor. Don't make me draw my blade. For the future, huh? Don't worry. We're just here to talk about the sins you lot committed and the disaster that will befall this country as a result a few years from now. And that's the end of the chapter.
Dong.
Who's this hot boy? The
That's,
earrings, the face?
Oh, that's the
That's
leader.
the guy. That's the leader of the.
Coming up. Not the coming up,
No,
the
I can never pronounce the name. The Hiroshi. Are
The
you looking
group.
it up, Corey?
Yeah, I got you.
Hisaku. The Hisaku.
Hishaku, yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
His
that's
name
the
is-
leader. I
his
don't
name
know
is
his
Yura.
name though.
His name is
Yura. Yeah, he fought Chihiro during the auction. He like kept him-
Oh, okay.
Like Chihiro cut off his arm and he wasn't even tripping.
Yeah.
But all right, what's going on with this disaster that will befall the country? How did these guys fuck it up so bad? that now the whole country's doomed.
So Kimmy, so you have also reference. This is the guy that remember he made Sumero was making the deal with when he was like, okay, we're gonna do this and we're gonna work together so you can get what you want.
Yeah.
This is that guy.
Okay. Yeah. I remember.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. So he's here to deliver a prophecy right at Samora's feet. And
Well,
Samora doesn't even want to hear it.
Well, I'm hoping we find out like what exactly they did, right? Like what is like did they colonize?
They colonized and took the resources.
They definitely did something to that land, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
they definitely killed everybody on there.
And then like they're showing the Swordmaster. Maybe the Swordmaster is the Swordmaster because he is from that island.
Maybe
they just want to keep him locked up because they don't trust him because like maybe his blood or whatever's in him. I don't know.
Well, wasn't the Swordmaster the one who held the Tsunuchi? That one sword that we saw at the auction? We saw how crazy that sword went.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it has more to do...
It could be that he's like a pure blood from that island. You
know what I mean? Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Kind of like have like more because they already said that they were kind of like stronger in a way, but they weren't aggressive. They were just like they're chilling. It was like trying to like like how in Attack on Titan or like other stuff they try to extinguish the threat before it becomes a threat.
Yeah.
It seems like it's one of
those I guess.
All right, what do you guys give this chapter?
It's a good backstory, so I can't complain. I probably give it like a 9 because I see where it's trying to weave into.
I say 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a 9 because like it's good. You know, I mean, like I didn't wear my emotions on my sleeve, but like the writing and the dialogue, that the conversation they have it back and forth together, I think is strong. And I see how they're about to weave this into like, I don't know. I'm hoping it goes into like this a deeper backstory than I'm expecting. But I can respect like the dots starting to connect because this is the exact scene that they showed us before from a different perspective of Sumera kind of making a deal with Yura. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we've seen this from a different angle without knowing that Iori was like sleeping right there in the house.
The other room, which is probably why he might know that Samora even has a daughter in the first place.
Yeah.
Because apparently it was supposed to get like erased, like nobody was supposed to know about it.
Yeah.
I'll probably give it a 7.5.
I'll give it an 8. Maybe 8 out of 10.
Yeah. I'm good with that. I enjoyed the back. No. I enjoyed the backstory, and I think like little Iori, like she's adorable, she's funny, rambunctious. She clearly reads a lot of shonen manga talking about rivalries and shit. Yeah. So I love it.
Shay said, "Quick question: is this a reaction?" Well, it's a reaction for me and Kimmy.
Yeah. Danny read it already, but me and Corey haven't.
I'll never read it. I'll never read again.
Drama.
Says no one ever.
All right. Let's get into I'll start off with the next chapter 72, titled Future. Samora responds, "Give me a break. My ex-wife's wake just ended. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I simply had to thank the great hero." Samora doesn't even respond. He just looks at this man. The Seitei War started when they invaded. The citizens of that small country were bloodthirsty savages by nature. Their bodies were resistant to the Dattenseki. Their invasion advanced steadily. As everyone knows, our heroes and their enchanted blades turned the tide. The heroes succeeded in eradicating the citizens of that nefarious small country. Thanks to our heroes, every last one of them was wiped out, and our country was protected. And here we're seeing Samora thinking to himself, the sins you people committed and the disaster that will fall? I don't think that's what you came here to say. Yes, I know the truth. The events that led up to that eradication, the story the public doesn't know. When the Tsunuchi emerged, it turned the tables on the enemy. We waged a powerful counteroffensive rapidly, driving them back. The heroes encroached into the enemy's territory. At this point, the end of the war was in sight. The enemy flew a white flag. Bloodthirsty savages. We were taught to call them that from our textbooks. All right, so
we're getting what I wanted.
Finally.
Yo, that panel on the top right though looks crazy with these guys and that like shadowy like energy around them. They look so cool.
It looked like a My Hero panel.
It does.
Yeah. All right,
All
Corey, you
the
want to take the next two?
All right.
Oh wait, no, it's
Where's
Kimmy.
Kimmy?
I think yeah. Okay, so we see a mom and clutching her child saying, but in reality, human beings are individuals. Physiologically, that small nation's inhabitants had a unique genetic resistance to the Datinseki, but they were still human. Oh, you're right. The royal family who led the invasion were deposed. They chose to surrender in order to prevent further casualties. They signed a treaty, and for a time, peace was established. No, they must be annihilated. One of the heroes who had trod over countless corpses during the war went berserk. Ooh,
Yo, that
those
panel,
with
he
the
looks
black
menacing.
eyes. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
You see
yeah.
those bags
Shigaraki
under his
kun.
eyes?
The Shigaraki kun.
Yeah, it's giving decrepit
Bro, lizard
beast.
chat. Get that
Mm-hmm.
man some ice
Yeah.
stacks.
What are we thinking that the chances are that this little kid on the right side is Yura? Because we're
Ooh.
seeing that like the royal
Which
family
one's
who
yours?
led the invasion. Yura's the main guy of the Hishaku, the guy
Okay,
with
the
the
one that we just
earrings,
saw.
the one that
Okay,
we just saw. Yeah.
okay, okay, okay.
I'm saying like, what are the chances that this is like the little kid of that opposing country? Like Yura might
Yeah,
actually be from that other nation, and
yeah,
that could be him and his mom.
yeah. That sounds about right. Then it gives him a good motive.
Yeah, but clearly the fucking Sunuchi dickhead over here is like, nah, bro, we're taking it all.
We need all the resources. Give us all the Datenseki.
Killing all these bitches. Whew.
Corey, you got the next two?
All right. The strongest of the enchanted blades responded. The true realm of an enchanted blade conforms to its master. Malediction, the abilities that the sword master evoked, were a force of pure obliteration. In the immensity of that power, the Shinichi and the sword master consumed each other. Then all reason vanished. All the calamity that ensued was beyond virtue or evil. The calamity that beset that small nation laid waste to roughly 200,000 lives. Jesus.
Ooh, yikes.
That is crazy.
So they essentially
Yes.
like nuked the place.
Yeah,
They did the G word.
Yeah.
yeah,
They
100%. And,
that
and it was all the Sunuchi because that's what they're saying here.
it was just oh no, it was all of them together. Okay, I thought it was just one person.
Was it
They
all of them together?
Wait, it says the Shinichi and the Sword Master consumed each
oh
other.
okay. I misread that. So it was just
Yeah,
one person.
Yeah,
One
it
person
sounded
yeah,
did
like it was
all of
one
it.
person.
yeah.
Yeah.
The abilities that
Okay.
that sword master invoked were of a pure obliteration. Yeah, it was all him. And then you're seeing the landscape just utterly destroyed. You just see those creepy ass butterflies.
I think what's crazy about it is that like it has a level of beauty to it too,
Yeah,
but also like
Hmm.
obviously like there's skulls and dead bodies all over the place.
Yeah.
and you're seeing. I don't know if you guys can see through the rubble. There's like those centipede-looking things crawling around everywhere, kind of like what we saw during the auction. Do you guys see it? It's like
Oh
those
yeah,
I
black
don't
yeah.
see that.
circles
Yeah, yeah.
in the rubble. You can see it next to the skulls. It's like those black circles that are like going all up and around. It looks like a centipede.
Mm.
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah, just
Sheesh.
more of the powers that clearly the Sunuchi is involved in. I mean, we're seeing plants grow, right? So it probably sucks out the life
Overgrown.
energy of anybody it comes into contact with.
Yeah, we
Oof.
saw what it did to what's his name during the auction.
Yeah. And the little butterflies that we see here, it's kind of like Chihiro when he has little koi fish that he
Yeah.
sends out to scout. So it's kind of like same.
Black
Maybe
butterflies.
what if
Death.
what if it what if like Chihiro's like evolved blade or like maybe it like has another level to how powerful it could be can almost imitate what this blade can do.
Mm.
Because like if you're like saying like the whole butterfly thing, what if the koi fish can do something almost similar to this?
Or what if it's the
Mm.
opposite? What if it's like it heals people instead?
Hmm.
What could be?
Yeah, I think that's
We
a good.
haven't seen it heal people
Because I
yet,
think
but it
that
could.
Chihiro's dad created his blade Enten after the sixth enchanted blade. So maybe after
Yeah.
he saw what the Sunuchi was possibly capable of, he
Uh,
created the Enten as a counter to that.
it's like
So
Inuyasha
Mm.
with the Tenseiga and the Tetsaiga.
exactly,
Yeah.
boom. Or like Yuji Itadori with the benevolent shrine. as opposed to
Mm,
the malevolent shrine.
Yeah.
mm.
Instagram chat. Janie, what's going on? She said, "What are we reading?" We are reading Kagurabachi. We are currently reading chapter 72. So
So
if you
jump on Viz official translation.
Viz translation, we're on YouTube. If you want to see us in the chat there, that's what the chat that shows up on the screen for us. But if you don't want to be
Yeah.
spoiled and you don't read Kagurabachi, thank you for checking us out on Instagram anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take the next 2 pages.
Yep.
It was only afterward that the 5 other enchanted blade bearers were able to stop him. The swordmaster remains locked to this day. That's the real story of the cleansing of that country. The truth is, the swordmaster is the worst murderer who ever lived. But this country was still in chaos, reeling from the invasion. To reestablish stability and avoid further confusion, they hide the truth and enshrine the swordmaster as a hero who defeated an evil enemy. How much does he know? Thinks Samora. Yura continues on, how can we blame them? It was for the good of the future. Yeah, the future. As for the reason for my visit, I've come to deliver a prophecy. A prophecy? So long as the sword master lives, that calamity known as the malediction will occur again in the near future in this country. What? Seiichi Samura, you have a job to do. You hear some rattling coming up from behind, and then Yura pulls a little hand sign, and then you see him flicker on fire, and then he disappears as Iori comes out. See, she says, "You're awake? Who was that?" says Iori. All right. So I guess he was here to deliver a prophecy.
Well, no, bro, gonna go crazy again.
What did I tell you? I told you. I said that master definitely killed mad bitches, and that's why he's locked up. Oh my god. I
And
was
it took the
right.
other 5 to take him down. So the fact that that guy's still alive, I mean, obviously we know he's going to get let out at some point.
Yeah, bro, that's like he's probably like maybe the final villain. Maybe like at some point, Yura and Chihiro and like the Hishaku and all of them end up having to work together.
I feel like he won't be the final villain. I feel like Yura is probably going to be the final villain because like he gets his
No.
revenge, but then he wants more. Like, no, like I'm going to do what they did to me and my people. I want to destroy all of you guys.
Yeah,
You
like
know
the
what I mean?
prophecy
Like,
still
and try
comes
to.
true, but because of him.
We're just yes, exactly.
I
So because
don't.
he
I don't
wants the
know.
revenge.
I feel like Yura and the other guys on the Hishaku, I don't know if they're about that kind of destruction. I feel like they give me the vibes that they just want to topple the current hierarchy and establishment.
That's what
Like
we think. But if he really is from that place and he wants revenge, then he's gonna come back and try to get his revenge.
it could it
After
could
the big
corrupt
bad.
him. Like
Yeah.
Shinichi could corrupt him if he
Exactly.
gets his hands on it and able to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he gets his hands on it, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like for now, maybe
That's
They'll have
my.
to
he needs to
kill
change the
the
system, but like you said, like the power could be like, all right, let's just burn this shit to the ground.
yeah.
Burn this place to the ground.
All right, Kimmy, you up?
All right. A calamity, a job to do. Do you have somewhere to go, Dad? You heard that? I'm not going anywhere. As he turns around, you see the beautiful places and everything all done. Kabunabi headquarters. Long time no see, Samura. It's not like you to reach out. Yo, you've aged, hobbling like an old geezer. Aren't you cheeky? I'm still pretty spry for an old man. Care to spar? No, I'll pass. What's the matter? Weren't you gonna knock me silly? I remember when he was training Shiba and Azami to fight.
Yo, old man's got hands. Yo, that's
Mhm.
Shortkin Rose father right there.
Is it?
With the glasses?
He might
No,
be.
bro.
It
I
might
mean,
be.
yeah,
He might
a
be.
a lot of similarities there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But
we still don't know anything about these old dudes, but or any of these Kaminabi people. They're still an enigma. Like,
one of them's a traitor.
yeah,
And one of
100%.
them is going to be involved with releasing the Swordmaster. I don't think this guy's a traitor,
It
but
could be
it's
him.
definitely. I guess, yeah, it could be.
Because like if we see that there's like maybe a special relationship right now happening with Summer and him, who knows?
Yeah.
Shade says, not gonna lie, I saw this chapter coming from a mile away while reading it. I mean, they threw a lot of hints at it throughout the stories, but it was still great to see it on
Yeah,
panel. Yeah, facts. We
yeah,
were waiting for it.
Yeah, like we
yeah.
knew
You
that
knew
it was
that.
gonna be something like crazy sus, but
Hmm.
especially because you keep bringing it up over and over and over again. It's like okay, they did something
We get
bad.
it.
We know.
Yes. A little bit repetitive.
All right. This
Who's that?
man knew the truth about the sword master. That's so. Only the core members of the Kaminabi and the nation's highest echelon know that. Perhaps he was involved back then. His voice and scent were unfamiliar. And this man knew the truth. Said that the malediction would beset this country next. A prophecy, huh? Well, it's like the dream of the monk of Tenrikuli, a sort of divination with no clear evidence. A possible disaster, in other words. So it's possible. To prevent such a thing, the swordmaster has been imprisoned deep underground, and the Shinuchi has been sealed and isolated in a separate place, so that the two can never come into contact. But as long as the swordmaster and the Shinuchi remain in this world, that possibility exists. To extinguish it completely, we would have to execute the swordmaster. But as you know, that's not possible.
Mhm.
Okay.
Not
Bro,
possible
immortal?
because of what?
You immortal, huh?
He
Is he
probably
immortal?
has. He has to have something. If they can't kill him, clearly, even though they want to,
Uh, where did they say they can't kill him?
We just
they
right
just
there.
they just said it's not possible.
It's like
Okay.
We
yeah.
Oh, right.
yeah,
I'm
we would
like,
have to execute him, but it's not
he's
possible.
over here like we didn't see that in no deep text. It was the last word said.
Yeah. Listen, again, this is gonna be the last chapter that I don't read before we do this.
Okay.
So yeah, because bro can't be surprised about nothing.
Yeah. So I'll do the next 2 pages.
Okay.
The eternal contracts. These life and death spells are immensely sophisticated. It would have to have been extremely cumbersome to enact multiple spells at once. For that reason, Rokuhira used the Shinuchi as its core and assigned it to the Swordmaster, his most trusted ally. Like a master slave configuration, he linked them together to establish the contracts. Because of this configuration, if the Swordmaster at the nucleus dies, the bodies of the other linked sword bearers will be deteriorate, and within days they too will perish. Like shogi pieces that fall when the king falls, the enchanted blade bearers accepted that risk as they entered the war. How could they know their comrade would become their enemy? If we execute the swordmaster, you and the other contracted owners of the enchanted blades will die. But if we don't do something, calm down. This isn't like you. Yes, I understand you're caring for your daughter now, so that's why you're concerned for the future. Yeah, that possibility exists, but it's extremely slim. Very few people know that the Swordmaster and the Sunuchi are under the tightest security imaginable. Yeah.
Plot twist.
That's an interesting way to go about that. That's
Right?
now it gives like Samura's like wording of everything a lot more perspective. Like he's willing to sacrifice everybody just to kill this dude.
Yeah.
Yep. Because he needs to die.
Yeah. So he's
Especially
like,
like with the prophecy that's being foretold. Like, yeah, like you said, Corey, now we know why Samura had to do what he did, because there's shit going on.
yeah.
This is giving Kizuna bonds. Bond
He's
energy. It's that bond energy.
Bonded, but in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
We are
Kimmy,
bond, but at what cost?
Kimmy, are you still reading Ichi the Witch?
I haven't read recently because I was waiting for them to bunch up so I can swoop, mass read them.
Okay. Something in this chapter reminded me of Ichi the Witch. That's all.
Okay,
Why don't you just
okay.
stay up to date weekly?
I should. I just forget about it, to be honest.
Still
So then I'm
fire.
like,
What day of the week did it
yeah.
come out?
Sundays with everything else.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah, Kimmy, if you ever want to do Ichi the Witch live streams,
I think we got enough live streams right now.
Just saying. Maybe we do one a month.
You only do one manga a month.
One manga, but we're constantly doing other stuff now.
All right. You're right. So drop Rivals and do this.
Rivals. She didn't even say that.
Okay. Whose turn is it? Mine?
Yeah.
All right. As long as the Swordmaster and the Shinuchi are sealed and isolated, there's no concern. We don't need to sacrifice your lives for such a slim possibility. Incorrect. What the Swordmaster did is a horrible crime we must somehow atone for. But to the very end, the rest of you fought to save the citizens, not to kill the enemy. You are heroes. You've done enough. Let us handle the rest. Sorry. You and your daughter have futures to live for. As you see, like, a sword get knocked out of a kid's hand as she's fighting. Iori's fighting eyes closed. She has her eyes closed, but she can somehow sense the target. How?
Oh,
Because she her father's daughter!
rip off the old block. Love to see it. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so now we know why she can fight. She was in that dojo daily training with these guys. And honestly, put respect on my girl's name. She chose to keep those eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
She nice with it.
Yeah, man. Corey, you want to finish it off?
All right. She's constantly imitating me. I guess she's getting the knack of it. The knack, huh? Actually, she seems more afraid when she opens her eyes. Closing her eyes eliminates extraneous thoughts. She can quietly concentrate and focus on wielding the sword. Incredible. Well, she is the daughter of the great hero Seichi Sumura. Dad, did you see that? Yes, well done. Right? I'm going to be the best fighter ever, and I'll protect you, Dad. You can live for the future. Huh, is that so? Well, I can't wait.
That's so sweet.
I'm gonna
Oh,
protect you, Dad.
I love like the look in her eyes, that determination. That's given shonen protagonist eyes.
Facts.
New
Come
main
on,
character.
for real. Honestly, I'm
I'm
loving
gonna
this.
protect you.
Like the first Iori we got was very, I'm not gonna say shy, but she was very calm, a little
Yeah,
docile, very like sweet and innocent. This
Mm-hmm.
version of Iori, again, like she's rambunctious, she's got attitude,
yeah,
she's
She's out there.
determined, she's wanting to fight. She clearly cares also a lot about her family and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like this version of Iori, so I'm very interested to see now that she has her memories back, like where her personality is going to fall, if it's going to be a little balance between the two, or if we're going to get the Iori back. Because
yeah,
truthfully, after seeing this, I want this Iori.
yeah. I want
Like,
the
I think
go,
we're gonna get her back.
Yeah, I was hoping the personality would emulate more of this like high energy kind of like not tsundere, but like it's almost like leaning into like the tsundere trope,
yeah. And her dad's
slightly.
the one that she like pokes fun at and dotes on.
Yeah, like it would be
Mm-hmm.
fun to see like her yelling at and poking fun at Chihiro. Like I feel like we need some type of levity. You
Yeah,
know what I
someone to
mean?
bring
Yeah.
the energy to the team, because
Yeah.
Hikari is not like that at all.
Hikari is
He's
just a sad
very
boy.
docile.
He's a sad boy.
He's and a simp because he
Mm-hmm.
loves in some Chihiro.
He loves him some Cheeto. So like
But
somebody who's just gonna be like, "You loser!" Like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Why aren't you eating? Or make sure you're bandaged
Knock
up.
him down a peg.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
you know what's crazy about this though? Like we just saw how her mother died, and knowing everything we know now about the contracts, damn, she's gonna lose her dad too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for
they're gonna
sure.
find a way around it.
You think?
No, I
I
know. I
don't
think he's
know,
You
gonna
think he? You
die.
bro.
think he
I think
dies?
He's got
I
death flags
totally think
all
he's
around him.
yeah, he's gonna die
He
so
wants to
hard.
die.
Yeah. He
Well,
wants it.
that's
He's
why.
like, I will take these bitches down with me.
Well, I
If
feel
he
like
can
that's why he
sacrifice
won't die
himself,
because he wants to die. That's what they did with All Might.
no. I feel like if he can sacrifice himself to protect his daughter and the future, I think
Yeah,
he's
he will.
he's
Yeah.
gonna do it. 100%.
All Might was ready to die too.
And he
He
ain't
The fact that
die.
like
he didn't die is the most egregious thing in My Hero.
he should
I'm
have. He
sorry.
should have died. Yeah.
Bro was
There's
about to
mad
Like
bitches
go
that should have died. He
BT.
should have died. Endeavor should have died, but
Endeavor should have
whatever.
died too. Yeah.
Whatever.
The only
Anyways,
person who shouldn't have died was Aizawa. But that man lost a leg.
period. And an eye.
And an eye. Yup.
Hmm.
How did Aizawa actually get more fucked up than Endeavor? Well, Endeavor's actually like paraplegic.
Yeah, he
And
lost an arm and like can barely
an eye.
walk.
Yeah. But All Might's actually chilling though.
All Might's
That's
just having a
crazy.
regular day. It's
He's
just a regular.
retired.
It's just a regular day for All Might.
All Might's in a happy hour right now at a bar drinking cheap. He's drinking cheap Coors Light.
He's at Chili's going crazy.
Half off,
Looking for that cheese
half off
pull.
apps.
That's the
He's trying to
senior
feel
discount.
something. I wish there was a Chili's
Damn.
close by. Ugh.
You have an Applebee's.
Oh, that is not the same.
Not the same.
Yeah, I know.
Similar, but anyways,
Shades in the chat saying Iori would be a great character for main cast in the show. Yeah,
totally gonna
We
be.
needed it,
That's
man.
it's
been
gonna
such
be
a
the
stress.
Nobara that we needed, like the real
Yeah.
Nobara.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what
That's the crew.
I'm hoping for
Chihiro, uh, oh my god, I just said
Hikari.
his name,
Hakari.
Hikari, and, Iori.
Yeah,
That's a good trio.
Hakari
Yeah.
definitely got benched for the right reasons because bro has no actual sword skills whatsoever, and it's been nothing but blades being thrown everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think
So.
that, hopefully after this arc is over, that we're gonna go back to him. He's been healed, and now they're ready to go on their next mission.
Mhm.
All right, so what
But
are we giving this chapter?
this chapter this
I
chapter
get
I'll
8.
probably give a hard 8.5. Honestly, I kind of want to give this one a 9 because again, we got more backgrounds on the war and what really
Yeah,
happened. We're getting a
That's
prophecy
true.
on what's to come. Again, that panel of the sword master is crazy. It's creepy.
Yeah.
Love it when you see the next panel of the devastation of it. We're kind of getting a power scaling of what the Sunuchi is capable of, like committing the G word.
yeah,
200,000 people, crazy. And again, my theory is that Yura was the part of the royal family of that island. So,
yeah,
even if that counts as backstory for him, I think is great. And again, like learning more about Seiichi Samura's motivations and really why he's doing a lot of what he's doing, I think is extremely important. And seeing how Iori is so clean with the fucking sword now, it's great to see. So honestly, I'll probably give this a 9 as far as storytelling is concerned.
yeah,
I had a lot of fun with it. There were a lot of chapters, pages in this chapter that I thought were really well done.
yeah.
That's
I'm
true.
probably gonna lean towards a 9 as well. I mean, given what last chapter with kind of like adding the emotional impact and like adding more onto it here, doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Like it's like I read it prior, so I was like, okay, this is your opportunity to expand more on the information, giving us that and kind of just like tying everything together and the whole connection part, like the different sword masters connected to the sword master, wasn't gonna be something I was gonna be able to guess. Like
Mhm.
Mhm.
as a mechanic, like oh they were all connected, so they will all die. They had us kind of only thinking about it one way, which is like the sword master. I mean, the sword, like the user and just whoever has like, and the sword itself, like they die, then somebody can use the sword again. But like now it's like realizing, like, oh, yeah, you kill him, everybody dies. So I thought
Mhm.
that was an
Yeah.
interesting reveal. So yeah, I'm gonna lean towards a 9. I think the backstory part was properly shown. Like they kind of did it in a good amount of time within 2 chapters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what about
I
you?
think that oh, yeah. Oh, I thought never mind. You go, Kimmy.
I was just gonna say, like, I would say maybe like 8.5. I generally think this was good all around. But at the same time, I feel like it was like, okay, it took they've been hinting at it for so long. It's like, yes, we deserve this, like already. You know what I mean? They just kind of poked at it like a little bit at a time. Like, I don't know. So it's nice to finally have it. Also, Shade says 8 because they kept throwing it around too much. See? Yeah. Um, but I don't know. It was still great. I'm glad that we got where we got finally. And now we have the setup for what's going to be a good trio. So we're finally here, at least. They gave us the elements that we were waiting for.
I think that the next chapter, I think we're gonna get a little bit more flashback as to when Samura did that spell to have him and Iori forget about each other to
Yeah,
protect her.
True.
So I think like I think a majority of the next chapters probably we're still going to be in this flashback, but then I
Yeah.
think we're going to cut back to real time and Iori is going to be in the zone, and we're going to
Yes.
like get like a good glimpse of what her mental state is like.
yeah.
Yes. I'm
I think
excited
But
for
it's
that.
gonna be a funny gag when she opens her eyes.
oh
Because
Hmm.
yeah, because we saw her freak out a little
because
bit
she's gonna
before.
freak out as an adult and she's gonna be like, oh, what's going
Oh my
on?
god,
I
there's
gotta close
fingers
my eyes.
everywhere.
Like she's basically like less annoying than Zenitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hmm.
That's a good way to see it. Yeah. How many chapters do you think there's going to be left in this arc?
I don't know. This I mean, there's not really a lot of flow in like the consistency of like arc lengths in this series so far, but I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I don't see this going on for much longer.
Something bad
I
has to
Mm-mm.
happen at the end. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
been the thing that has kind of been a part of every arc so far. Like it kind
hmm.
of every arc has kind of ended with something bad happening
God, I hope it's not the
like a,
To
Masumi.
reset it.
like a reveal to be like, and now here's a new time clock of like what we have to get done over the next like
Yep.
month. You know what I mean? It's done that a couple times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we'll see what happens this time.
I hope it's not the Masumi. I can't handle if any of those guys got hurt.
Bro, you know
No.
every group of people in this series has died. And
Yeah,
this
I
is the
know. I'm
new
Yeah.
just
elite. This is the new elite task force who have some of the most gifted dead.
I know.
Dead every single time. The
I'm like
fact that they've done that
cringing.
so many times.
I'm cringing at the thought of
Enjoy
Short King.
Brolin and Roe and Owen while you can.
Yeah,
Sumi, yeah.
Masumi. That's a good. Yeah.
All right,
All right.
well, that's
Well,
we finally got through this 3 chapters. Next time
yay.
Danny won't read them, so he can not know it, just like me and Kimmy won't know.
Yep.
Uh,
I'll be right on the same page.
but shout out to everybody who came through the stream. We really greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Shade24 as always showing love for the super chat. So we really greatly appreciate it.
Yes,
Next
sir.
stream
Mhm.
will be a month from now. So like near the end of
For
April,
Kagurabachi.
for Kagurabachi next stream will be I guess around April 20. I don't know, whatever Monday that will be 4 weeks from now. Whatever amount of chapters it'll be. Maybe it'll be 4 chapters, which will be 73, 74, 75, and 76. Maybe it'll be 3 chapters, which will be, like we have right now. But like Kagurabachi doesn't go on break that often.
Yeah. No.
No.
So yeah,
Everybody needs a break, so.
so we're gonna continue to do this monthly, obviously, because like, there's not so much to like break down in Kagurabachi. It's entertaining, but it's not like we have like a lot of lore to go through as
Mhm.
of now. But other stuff we got going on tomorrow night, me and Kimmy will be streaming Marvel Rivals. Hopefully she will have a cup of
Yay.
coffee, so she's a little bit more she's a little more here with us chilling.
I'm here.
You
But
was
join us, guys, and we're gonna be playing video games, an actual one that like I'm really good at.
an actual one that I'm really good at. We'll see.
Yeah. Not
Danny
I can't say
tomorrow
the same for Corey.
Danny tomorrow morning will be listen, my gameplay won't be shown. It's yours. Uh Danny tomorrow morning will be doing Blue Lock because bro can't handle doing Wednesday streams for Blue Lock.
Nope. Blue Lock Chapter 297. I'm going to be streaming at 11:15 a.m. Turn on your notification bells, guys.
And then Wednesday, Kimmy will be doing her weekly Kingdom Hearts run. We'll see how the Cerberus update goes. Did you watch some YouTube
I was
tips?
just going to ask.
No, nothing yet.
Remember, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. All right.
Not dick.
No, it's the 5 Ds of dodgeball.
I just gotta roll. I just gotta whoosh and
There you
roll.
go.
That's
Do a
what I
barrel
gotta do.
roll.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. In this case, Cerberus.
All right, well, make sure you guys hit that like on the stream. Leave a comment if you watch this after the fact. Let us know your thoughts on these chapters of Kagurabachi. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified for more content that we put out. So, on that note, y'all.
Peace out.
Yo.
Night.